Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is an exciting one because I've been planning to film this for the longest time ever. And I just haven't got around to it because we all know what I'm like. Finally testing out Mecca Max. This is Mecca Max's brand that they came out with, kind of like how Sephora has Sephora Collection, I think it's called. Basically, I just wanted to do this video for you guys in case you wanted to pick anything up from Mecca Max. If you're curious about the brand, just wanted to see my thoughts and opinions, what I'm loving, what I'm not loving. Everything that I have to show you has been sent to me and gifted to me in PR, so I haven't purchased any of this myself. However, I always just tell you guys what I like and what I don't like. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, thumbs it up, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my Instagram, which is just Kasey Rayton, the same as my YouTube channel. And we're just going to get started and jump straight into testing out all of this stuff. You guys are gonna love the packaging, at least. I don't know if you guys love the products, but you'll love the packaging because it's super cute. So I'm gonna try out these little Glam Squad eyeliner stencils from Mecca Max, and these retail for $10. I don't know if they're sticky or not. Oh, they're not, they're rubber, okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem. I was gonna use them to put like this. Oh wait, they kind of stick to your face. What the? Is my face that oily? No, it's not. Okay, that's really cool. Basically, they have one straight edge, and I think you just stick them on like this to do eyeliner, I'm guessing. Okay, so I'm definitely going to try these out, but I just realized I want to do my brows first. So I'm going to try the Mecca Max Brow Guru On Duty Tint. This retails for, I've written down all the prices of everything because I'm just such a good YouTuber. $18. Which, like, it's a little bit much, but it's not too bad. The prices of this brand, actually, when I was going through everything and writing them all down, like the most expensive things were like $32. So I feel like it's not that bad for like a high-end brand that you're going to get from like a kind of luxury store. So it's not that bad. It has like a little ball on the end, kind of like a little brushy type thing. So I'm interested to see how this goes. I will zoom you guys in first. Oh, that's kind of pigmented. This is in the shade Fair, by the way, guys. Oh, I actually kind of like that. I feel like it fills in the gaps of my missing like microblade areas, because I do have microbladed brows. It seems to be brushing my hairs up really nicely. Oh, it's very yellow, like warm. Not yellow, but like for my hair color, I guess, it's quite warm. So that might be a bit of a problem because my brows are quite cool toned. Kind of look like I've just rubbed poo in them. Yeah, wow, not my color at all. Oh. Deposits a lot of product. I'm gonna do my brows off camera and then I'll come back because it's the only brow product that I have to try out. So it's just not the right color for me, and I feel like if I use that, I'm just gonna be angry at my brows the whole time I'm filming. I feel like if you get the right shade, it'll be okay. It wasn't like the most firm eyebrow gel ever. Tint? Gel? I don't really know. It's not gonna hold up your hairs. It's kind of just adding like a tint to them. I feel like they're not even, but I feel like this always happens to me. It's my face. My face isn't even. I'm just gonna prep my eyes with concealer as usual. This is the Mecca Life Proof Cream Concealer in the shade Ivory 2.5. I'm pretty sure they have an eyelid primer, but I don't really like eye primer. I just like concealer because I like something that adds like coverage to my eyelids. So the concealer is $22, but we'll be using that more in depth a little bit later on. The eyeshadow palette that we're going to use is the Mecca Max Eyes to the Max Mega Party palette. Pretty sure this was a limited edition palette. I got it a very long time ago. I think it was like a Christmas time kind of thing. I don't really know. So yeah, I couldn't find this on the website. However, I will show you some other palettes that I do have from Mecca Max, and the only reason I'm not using them is because I don't want to. This was on the website, but this one's also limited edition, and it's the Beauty Queen eyeshadow palette. Really pretty, but there's no matte shades in there, so it's just like all shimmery, marbled kind of shades. Like they all have a sheen or a shimmer or a glitter to them. And then I have this teeny tiny little palette, and this is the Euphoria Vivid Impact Eye Palette. and it looks like this, which is really cute, but it's just very cool toned, and I'm not a cool tones fan. If I were to use them in this video, I wouldn't really be giving a very positive review because they're just not shades or colors or textures that I would use for an entire eyeshadow look. So that's why I'm going to use this one, because I just want to give them like a fair go. I'm just going to lightly set my lids with this shade right here. These don't have shade names, so I'm just going to be pointing to the colors for you guys. I do wish they had shade names, and the packaging of this is cardboard, so it is a bit flimsy. It's quite thin. Just lightly taking that brow bone white kind of shade all over the lid. I'm going to dip into, oh my god, this is so annoying. This shade right here, it's kind of like a peachy kind of shade. Kind of like peach smoothie. I feel like I do need to hold this just like so it stays on my face. They seem to be blending okay at the moment. They do feel a little bit dry, and they're not the most pigmented. Like this is quite a light shade, so I'm not really expecting too much from it pigment wise, but I am finding that I have to go back in like 5 times just to build up the color. On my F25, I'm going to jump in with this shade right here. I'm going to start packing that into my crease, just around like this inner kind of section. And then I'm just using my E38 to blend out the edges. These definitely aren't as pigmented as I was hoping. Like they kind of just blend away to nothing. I think I'm going to take this onto the eyelid as well. Damn, I need like some Fix Plus or something. These are so, it's like pale. That's already so much better. Fix Plus is definitely helping, but they're just, this shade in particular is really, really light. And it kind of blends out to nothing, which is surprising because it looks quite vibrant in the palette. Jumping in now with this purpley shade at the end here. I'm just going to use that same E25 brush. So we're going to apply it in like the outer third of the eye. Oh wow. Let me get a new brush and we'll see. Whoa, I really don't like these eyeshadows. They're really patchy. Little to no pigment. Look at that. There's like a whole like patch here, like look at that. That's insane. I don't know if I can make these work. They just don't stick, like they're so bad. And like, look, as soon as I blend, it just disappears. Holy shit. They just like, look at them, like why is it going on like that? I can't use this. This palette is so shocking. I feel horrible saying it because I love Mecca, I love the team, and I love all the brands that they stock, but these eyeshadows, just in my opinion, are really bad quality. I do not like them at all. So I'm gonna quickly take off these eyes. Whoa, that eyeshadow thing like fully dented into my eye. That's insane. So we're trying this again. I was going to just do my eyes off camera, but I was like, no, stop being a little pussy. We'll try the palette again. So all I'm doing is just going back in with that transition shade we used earlier. I haven't set my lids this time, and I just used my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer instead. I'm gonna see if this makes a difference, because this is usually how I do my eyes with this concealer. I'm still getting that weird little gap in here, like from where the brush is touching. It's just so weird. They're just really not good eyeshadows. I'm gonna try my luck going in with this brown in the center. I'm just placing this a little bit more precisely into the crease. All I want is just the tiniest little bit of definition. They just pull off my eyes. Wow, wow, wow. I think I'm gonna go in with like one of these gold shades. They all look very similar, so I'm just gonna swatch them all to look very chalky. I'm gonna go in with the first one I swatched. It looks like the most pigmented. The gold shade that is right here. I'm just going to take it on my finger, press it onto my eyelid. I feel like that, did I even put that on my eyes? Like where did that go? They just like don't stick. It's really strange. We're going to take these little things off, and then we're going to get started on the face and forget about the eyes for now, because I'm done. Those little rubber things are good though. Like, I actually like them, but they leave a dent. So we're gonna move on to the face now, starting off with primer. This is the Bring On Bright Illuminating Primer. Oh, wow. That is very illuminating. Hopefully I don't look like a tin man. We shall see. This smells like oranges, is it? No, pineapple. No. Yes. Kind of smells like a pineapple tropical drink or something. This is very glowy. I do look a little bit Tin Man-ish, but I think once I put on foundation, it'll look really pretty. It's kind of like putting a highlight mixed with a primer all over your face. It's definitely accentuating my texture, especially around here on my forehead, and like my pimples. It's not very hydrating. It's not bad. I don't mind this. I think I'm definitely gonna hold on to this and keep using it and trying it out. Next up, I have foundation. So I was sent this one a couple of months ago, I think, and I got to pick out my shade. So I picked this shade Sand 6.0. This is going to be way too dark for me because I'm not fake tanned at the moment, so I'm living my pale queen life. This retails for $32, so it's actually quite an affordable foundation for like a high-end kind of brand. We're gonna have to, I almost forgot. They have lighteners and darkeners. Okay, this was what my plan was. I was like dreading it for a second there. I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna get so shredded when I put this video up for using the wrong foundation shade. They are very like pink based kind of products. There's not a lot of warmth in them. They're very cool toned. We'll see how that goes and how it affects the foundation. These are $20 each, so you get quite a small amount. It's about the size of a concealer, so it's not that bad. I don't think it's like that pricey. So this is the foundation. I squirted out 3 pumps. It's kind of runny, nothing crazy. And then this is the color on my skin. So it's actually not too bad. I'm just gonna mix these up with a foundation type brush. And then that's the shade we have now. So I feel like that's a lot better. That'll do. It'll be fine. I need to go and wet my sponge. Please hold. So I've just wet my sponge. Can I just show you? Beauty blender. This, I'm squeezing hard. This is the hardest sponge I have ever felt in my entire life. It's like pure rubber. Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh my god, this like hurts my face. This sponge retails for $18. Yeah, no, don't buy it, guys. Oh my god. It is so stiff. I'll just use my beauty blender that's right here. It's quite cakey from what I can see on my skin right now. I really want to try it without using the lightener in it because that could be affecting the formula. And I would really like to do like a wear test for you guys. It kind of just looks like I've mixed a cream or something in with it. I'd say it's like a medium coverage foundation, but it is quite thick. And like fairly cakey. You guys won't be able to see on camera just because of like how far away my camera is and like lighting and all that sort of stuff, but you can still see redness on my nose and on my cheeks here and like my pimples and stuff. Like in person you can just see my skin peeking through, which isn't necessarily like a bad thing, but I will say it is clinging to my dry patches here and it does look kind of creamy and like almost looks like a mousse kind of foundation. Color wise, I think it's awesome. It's a pretty good match for me at the moment, and that lightener stuff works really well. Like I don't find that it changed. It took a little bit of yellowness out of the foundation, but nothing major. Like it's not pink by any means. Now I'm just going to go in with concealer. This is the same one that we used earlier for priming my eyes before the eyeshadow went down the drain, and this is $22. This is in the shade Ivory as well. I feel like this concealer is actually quite decent coverage. It looks pretty like hydrating under my eyes as well. Yeah, I feel like that's hiding my dark circles really well. It's really easy to blend out and like a little goes a very long way. Okay, that concealer is actually quite nice. I really like that at the moment. I think I'm gonna try out these liquid illuminators next. These are the Liquid Light in the shades Gold and Quartz, and these are $25 each as well, and you get like a decent sized amount. Like things like this, I think it's worth investing in if they are good quality because you like literally never run out of them. Quartz is like more of a pinky champagne kind of tone, and then Gold is, you know, more gold. So I think I'm gonna have to use quartz today because I am quite pale. Hopefully this doesn't take off my makeup. I can already tell it's really oily. It feels really oily on my top lip. You definitely really need to like blend them into the skin because they kind of stick where you place them. They're not like as glowy as I thought they were going to be. They feel very similar to like the iconic London Illuminator drops, like that kind of oily consistency, but they're definitely not as pigmented. They definitely blend into the skin really nicely though. Like it looks kind of like it just looks like a nice dew to your skin rather than like a stripe of glow. Okay, so the thing about these is they look really pretty and wet on the skin. Like I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. It literally looks like dew, like a gloss on your skin. They really stick where you place them and you really have to work them into the skin, and they don't spread very easy. So like where you place them, I was like trying to blend up here after placing it on my cheekbone, and it like really didn't go up there at all. Like I have nothing on my forehead because it's just like, it's like the beauty blender soaks it up and they stick to your foundation. I would love to use those underneath foundation. So this is definitely a product that I'm going to keep and continue using because I love Illuminator drops, and I think I actually prefer those to the iconic London ones because these aren't as like sparkly and shimmery and like as intense. So they're just like more natural and like really pretty and like glossy on your skin. Like it made the foundation look so much dewier because I really wasn't liking it at first, and now kind of feeling it a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna move on and set my face now. I have two powders here. These are $24 each. One of them is the Banana Bake Skin Filter Powder, and you know, it's a banana powder. And then this one is the Life Proof Super Set Invisible Pressed Powder, and this one is a white powder. So these usually have a little bit of flashback, but unfortunately banana powder is just not a pale person's friend. I'll be looking like a banana, but I might just use it to like set my face just like lightly because I really don't want to use that white powder to set my face. So I'll just like do a little bit. Doesn't seem to be coming off too banana-ish at the moment. Oh, this sets really well. But that is like, I'm powdered. And it's not really giving too much of a banana cast. That really didn't make me yellow at all. I'm so intrigued by that. I wasn't planning on holding on to this one, but I think I might, because it's actually like, it's not as scary as it looks, and like it didn't make my face yellow. Now I'm gonna use the yellow one. This is the white one. Wait, this brush is huge. It didn't really leave a white cast, so that's okay. It actually made my dark circle darker, like right there. It kind of oxidized the concealer. And I'm actually a little bit wary about the concealer now because it did oxidize. I don't know if you guys ever get that. Sometimes a concealer, when you powder it, it just goes a little bit darker and a little bit orangey yellow. And it just doesn't look right under the eyes. I like the banana one, not really a huge fan of the white one, but I don't really like white powders in the first place. I am going to try out the bronzer now. You guys know I love bronzers. I'm using the Sunlit Skin bronzer, and this is $22. $22. And we're gonna add a bit of a chisel and a bit of a warmth. I kind of like it. It's so much more cool toned than I thought. It's not like getting stuck on my cheeks all weird though. Like it's not going patchy. Oh my god, I'm so impressed right now. Look at that. It's just like this is a really good like shadow for contouring. I'm shook, my contour never looks good, ever. Oh my god, this is the best. This is literally the best like contour product I've used in a very long time. I'd say this is more of a contour than a bronzer because it's so cool toned. It looks warm in the pan, but it's a lot cooler than it looks. Oh my god, this like snatched my jaw. Look at that. I look like I have, oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. This is my favorite thing out of this whole video. This is amazing. This is like the most flattering contouring bronzer I've ever used for my skin tone. Like, holy shit. I was so worried this was going to be too dark as well, but it's like so flattering and you can't pick up too much. Like, it doesn't let you, yet it's like the perfect amount of pigment to like how much you can pick up kind of ratio. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes no sense. I'm definitely keeping this. This is going to be like in my everyday makeup bag because that's literally how much I love it. I have this pencil that I want to try out. This is the Starlit Glow Pencil and this retails for $18. A bit pricey for a pencil. But I'm just going to pop it on my inner corners. It's kind of like a nice little glow. It's actually kind of pretty. It's not like crazy intense, but yeah, it's an okay pencil. It's just a very like natural kind of shimmer. I can't really do it justice on camera. Mascara. This mascara. Okay, so it's like a regular mascara on one end. I used to use this all the time. This is like the only Mecca Max product apart from the lip glosses that I've used like consistently since getting it, because the other ones have just been sitting in my drawer. And then the other end is like a teeny tiny little eye one. The lash one. This is the IMAX Power Couple Mascara. I could not find this on the website when I was looking for it. They do have another mascara on there, which I'm guessing is just like this end. But I really love this one. I used to use it all the time. It's so good. So I'm just gonna do my lashes with this. I don't know if it was like limited edition or something, but it's just so good because it's teeny tiny for your lower lashes, and it gets in there so nicely. I just love how like it separates them. They just look so natural yet so glam. And moving on to lips to finish everything off, I have a couple of lip products here. The plan was, because I was going to do like a pink look, to use this liquid lipstick, which looks so beautiful. It smells so nice, really similar to like the Stila liquid lipsticks. It just kind of has like that liquid lipstick smell, you know what I'm saying? That's the shade Get Naked, so I will be keeping this. I just don't think it goes with the eyeshadow that I have on today. Retails for $28. Then this is the Gloss Boss, which is $18, and it's just a really pink, really pretty lip gloss. It smells so good, but again, I don't think that's going to go with like my eyes today. This one I really love. This is usually in my handbag because it's just so pretty. This is in the shade Rose, and it's their Tinted Oil City Slicker Gloss. It retails for $16. Very pink, makes your lips very red and rosy, but it's like an oil, so it's like really hydrating on the lips and it just feels so nice. Two other products here. So this one is a clear gloss. This is the Wet Look All Over Gloss. So I'm guessing you could use this like on your eyelids and stuff. I haven't really tried that before, and this one is $16. This is the Lip Light lipstick in the shade Magic. It's not really a lipstick actually, it's very sheer, like it's crazy. It's like a balm on your lips. I'm gonna line my lips with the NYX lip liner in Natural first. And then I'm gonna use the Magic little lipstick. It just gives like a really pretty gloss. Very neutral. I think I need to add a little bit of pink in there because I'm feeling a little bit too like bronze, you know. I'm gonna use the tiniest bit of the lip oil. I feel like using that lip liner really made the lip gloss not so pink and like kind of fit in with this makeup a little bit more. Alright guys, so this is the final look. My thoughts on Mecca Max as a brand, I really like them. Obviously there were some products that did not work so well for me. The sponge, just don't do it, don't buy it. Like, oh my god, it's like a rock. I don't know. Foundation, I'm not completely sold on just yet. I need to do a wear test for you guys, so I will do that in the next coming weeks, just so I can see, you know, get a feel for it. And that's the same for the two liquid lightener and darkeners. I do want to keep trying those out with other foundations that I already know and love, just to see if it like affects the formulas. And then the Life Proof little powder. Not my favorite because I just don't really like white powders. And obviously the eyeshadow palette was just not my cup of tea at all. I found that the eyeshadows were really patchy and powdery, not buttery at all, really chalky. When I blended them onto the eye, you guys saw they just blended straight off. There was no pigment. They were just not good in my opinion. However, some of the other products that I really did like was the concealer. This seems really nice. I do need to test it out and see if it oxidizes at all with any of my other powders, because that white powder kind of made it a little bit funny. It seems really nice, hydrating, really good coverage, and the color's really good. I really liked the liquid illuminator drops. These are really pretty. They look so glossy and dewy on the skin, so I definitely want to keep trying those out. I do want to try the primer out again. I'm not completely sold on it, but like it's okay. Absolute favorite of the entire video and this experience was the bronzer. Oh my god, this, I literally am in love with it. I think it's just so nice. It's not the most buttery soft bronzer ever, but it doesn't feel powdery and it just goes on so smooth, and like it just looks, it just looks really good, really freaking good, man. And aside from like those, I really love like all the lip products. Like my favorite one is this one because he lives in my bag, and I use it all the time. I feel like I didn't really talk about the packaging throughout this whole video. I don't really know why. I think it's because I've already looked at this stuff before and I put it all into the drawer with my eyes and my hands, and so like I was already like, oh cute, do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, oh, like a first impression, like super shocked. I have to say it like now, I love the packaging of everything. I think it's really pretty. I love like the faded kind of pink with like the gold. Just everything's really, really cute. I do wish that the foundation packaging was a little bit different because it really does remind me of like Sephora or something like that. I would have loved it to be like along the same lines as like the pink and the gold and everything else in the line. I'm such a big pink gal. Like I love pink. Anything pink just instantly draws my attention, because I was always that kid that would just go running for that pink Barbie aisle. It's not the most expensive feeling packaging in the world. Like they're not weighted, they are quite lightweight, but I feel like for the price that you're paying for these products, I think the packaging is really beautiful. So I really hope that this helped you guys out, gave you a little bit of insight to the brand, as well as like their pricing and just their products in general, what I'm liking and what I'm not loving. Let me know your favorites down below, and just any products that I should check out from Mecca Max in general. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and if you guys want more videos like this, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one, which is Mecca. Brush. No, I don't. Okay. Yes. I look like an egghead. Oh my god. Which is Mecca's own brand Hamish. Oh my god. Just taking that same brush that I was using for the pink shade, and I'm just trying to mesh them together. What? Yeah, I'm filming. Okay, Hamish just answers the phone. No worries.